What are you doing? Oh, you're shedding. I'll have to vacuum you up later. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you the component selection that I picked for our custom LumeCube and my lizard. And so you can follow along in the next video with the same components I used. So I'm going to start recording. Okay, so I'm going to show you the components that I used for my design that I picked out, and you can pick the same ones, or if you want to pick something different, you can do that. But if you want to follow along, these are the components I picked out. So first what we're going to do is your charger circuit, and that's this one right here. It uses the TP4056, not that that means anything to most people, but it will charge a single lithium ion cell, and that's basically what it does, is it makes sure it charges it and doesn't overcharge or overdrain the battery. Pretty simple. So they also have some with USB-C plugs. You can use that, but it charges at the same rate. It's just a different plug, so I just go with the micro. Usually cables for the micro are cheaper and people have a lot of extras, so. But the C will work just the same, so. Okay, your next one is going to be your boost circuit. This boosts you from 3 to 30 volts to 5 to 35 volts. In our case, it'll be 3.7 to whatever your LED is. So this, I think, gives you a maximum output of 2.5 amps. So make sure your LED doesn't use more than 2.5 amps. That is a lot of current for an LED, so you're probably fine on that one. Okay, so speaking of a lot of power going through your LED, you're going to need heat sinks. So these are the heat sinks I picked out. They're 25 by 25 millimeters and 10 millimeters tall. But I will leave the sides open on my housing design to let air flow through across the heat sink, which will help keep it way cooler. So you're also going to need something that will stick your LED to the heat sink. I just picked thermal adhesive tape. I've never used thermal epoxy before, so I just went with what I know. And we can test the temperatures if we want later. This is what I got. It's way more than I need, but anyway, I'll probably use it for other stuff too. And the LED I went with is just a cheap one I found on eBay. I'll probably replace it with a higher quality one, but this looked exactly like the one used in the LumeCube, even though it's probably not by the same manufacturer. It doesn't have anything about the CRI on it, so it might be really crappy. I'll show you in another video, I'll upload at the same time, how I would pick out a higher quality LED. I did it at the end of the last recording I tried to do, and it just went long. So I'm just going to upload a separate video about it at the same time I upload this one. And if you want to watch it, I'll link it in the description or up top. So, last thing but not least is your battery. This is what I would recommend. Getting a brand like Samsung, Panasonic, LG, or like I think vape shops will sell like Emrin, or other brands, but they're usually around 3,000, or this one's 3,500 milliamps. 8 amp discharge, which is really good for a 3,500 milliamp hour battery. So yeah, that's it for the main components. Like I said, I'll be doing a separate video on the LED. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you can follow along in our next video when we actually build it. I will link all these components down in the description so you can go get them yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will try to answer every single one. I probably won't get flooded right now, so I don't think it'll be too difficult. But anyway, I hope that was informative. Be sure to be kind to someone today, and I will see you in the next video. don't know what my lizard's getting into.